today we're going to be checking out the severe weather risk for today and tomorrow. So this is Saturday, April 11th, and we are looking at, this is the day one outlook for severe thunderstorms. So we have a pretty big area of slight risk. This is like a risk area. It's a pretty decent area of kind of a risk of severe storms. And we do have a possible significant tornado risk for Austin and San Antonio, which we have a 10% chance of a tornado. And we also have Austin, Texas. We also have Waco, I do believe. I think that is. Yeah, I think that's I'm gonna say Waco, Killeen, Texas, Wichita Falls, Texas, Lawton, Oklahoma, San Angelo, Texas, Houston, Dallas. You guys are going to be in the 2% chance of a tornado. The wind threat, we have the area where we're going to see significant wind. That'll be for San Antonio, Del Rio, Kerrville, and Uvalde, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Oh gosh. And then we have a 15% chance of the wind. And now with the hail, we have a 30% chance, and we have the significant threat of hail also. So I'm going to say that you guys this could be pretty good. This could be a pretty good setup for severe weather today. But here is what we're looking at for tomorrow. So Easter Sunday tomorrow, the total population affected by this, I did some calculations. It's over 100 million people in the area of risk. I do believe though that this Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and kind of a slight portion of Alabama are going to be hit the hardest by this. That area is where I'm gonna say, actually, hold on, I'm gonna do kind of like this. I'm going to do kind of like this area is where I think they're going to get hit the hardest. But I think Mississippi is where we're going to see kind of the worst stuff. And that's kind of worrying. Because it's kind of worrying that we could see some pretty dangerous storms. So we're going to go take a look at that tornado area. And yesterday we didn't have the threat. We didn't have all this wind, hail stuff to see what the probability is, but we have a 15% chance of a tornado. And that will include Birmingham, Alabama, Jackson, Mississippi, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Hoover, Alabama, and Monroe, Louisiana. I do believe we already had a tornado in Tuscaloosa a few years ago during the 2011 super outbreak. I really hope there's not another one. And also, if you notice, in the 10% chance, we have a 15% chance. In the 10% chance, I'm going to say that Nashville could be in this. Atlanta, you're in a 10% chance. Columbus, Dothan, Mobile, New Orleans. And the significant risk. This is a giant area, and we have the significant risk of seeing a tornado that is an EF2 or higher within 25 miles of a point. So this is gonna be really dangerous. It's gonna be very insane to see how this plays out. I will be going live tomorrow because of the big severe weather setup that we have going on. The wind area. Excuse me. The wind area is for Jackson, Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, Birmingham, Alabama, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Hoover. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Jackson, Tennessee, Hoover, Alabama, and then in the 30% chance we have Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, Baton Rouge, Montgomery, Louisiana. Okay, I'm not gonna try and pronounce that, but if you do live in, I'm gonna say it, Shreveport. Yep, there we go. If you do live there, make sure that you are on the lookout for some dangerous storms that will be producing some pretty hefty winds. I'm gonna say the wind gusts in this area could be seeing winds up the wind gusts that are 50 to 70 miles per hour, which is going to be very insane. It's going to be almost like an EF1. So it's going to be almost like a Category 1 hurricane making landfall. It's got Category 1 hurricane winds almost. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the hail, and we can see there's only a 30% chance. We also have that area of 2-inch diameter hail or higher, and that will be a pretty big chunk of land that this is covering. In that significant severe weather risk for hail, we have Memphis, Tennessee, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Birmingham, Alabama, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, and then 30% chance we have Memphis, Tennessee, Birmingham, Alabama, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Montgomery, Alabama, Shreveport, Louisiana. And the 15% chance we do have Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, New Orleans, Louisiana, Atlanta, Georgia. My biggest risk for the morning of tomorrow will be kind of the southeastern part of Texas, as well as Louisiana. That's my threat that's where I'm putting the threat for the morning. That's where I think we could see some pretty damaging conditions in the morning for that area. We're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna show you this is the significant tornado parameter. So this is basically showing us what the chances are for a significant tornado. And so you can see right here, I'm going to go all the way back. So I'm going to begin this. And so around right here, so this is what I mean. So we go into Sunday, and this is going to be kind of early Sunday morning of this huge area of possible tornadoes. And in that area is what I'm looking at right here. We have what looks to be around almost 6. So we have about the 5 to 6%, 5 to 6 significant tornado parameter, and that's just Sunday morning, and that's for southern Texas. As we keep moving forward, though, that kind of lingers in this area. So we have probably a 7 in there. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. There is probably a 7 in there somewhere embedded in there. There's just a lot of 6s, so in this area it's gonna be like 5 to 6. But then as we go on, you can see there's like a 4-ish area right here. Okay, I didn't mean to do this. No thank you. And Houston's area, we have maybe 3 to 4 is what I'm gonna say. We're gonna keep going, and now this is Louisiana, and this I'm just gonna make it easy for you guys. This whole area. Hold on. I'm gonna delete this. This area right here is going to be probably a 7 to 8 is what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm putting it at. So this is a 7 to 8 on significant tornado parameter, and that's what I'm gonna put it at. This is what we're looking at. This is some pretty insane stuff, and you can see over here. Let's see, 7.4. So I'm gonna round that up to about 8. So it's gonna be like there's another 7. So this whole area right here is gonna be 5s to 7s. 5 to 8s. And this is not good for anyone, and you can just see this area right here is where we're gonna get hit the hardest, and this is what I mean. You have this this is just a very dangerous situation, and we have just very good conditions for tornadoes to form. If you're taking a look at the if there's just one thunderstorm, the areas are gonna be so good for this because we have. I'm gonna explain it really quick here. Hold on, guys. All right. So we're gonna. I'm sorry about that. I just got a notification about a possible tornado, possible funnel. Located near Rotten, Texas. So I'm sorry about that. But basically, this is gonna be really good. So we can see the setup for this is basically we're gonna have some really warm, and we're gonna have that Gulf moisture coming in from, of course, the Gulf, and that southerly flow. Then we also have this low pressure system that's gonna be moving this way. So we have that also. Then we also have that polar air. that polar jet that's going to be pushing down this way. So all that's going to meet in this area, and that's why we're going to have all this dangerous severe weather that's going to form. So basically, what I was saying is that basically any storm that gets going, let's just say like we have a storm that gets going right here. If it goes this way, eastward, it can easily become a supercell, and it could easily form a tornado. Okay, so this is what I'm looking. This is what is basically the conditions that we have. That's why this is gonna be a very bad possible super outbreak. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you the wind gusts. This is about 12 a.m. Okay, and so this is around 12 a.m. It's gonna be Monday morning, 12 a.m. And take a look. We have wind gusts, and I'm just gonna do a general area. So this general area right here, we're gonna see wind gusts of, I'm gonna say, and in this area over here, I'm gonna say we're gonna see wind gusts of 50 to 60. I'm gonna redo that. Hold on. 50 to 70 miles per hour. This is what I'm gonna say. That's the area where I'm expecting, two areas where we're gonna see 50 to 70 miles per hour. So we're gonna see almost a Category 1 hurricane almost. Those are the type of winds that we'll be seeing. So this is gonna be really intense. Okay. Also the temperatures. This is what I'm talking about. So we have the surging air from the polar area, and it's gonna be surging down towards the south. Then we have that Gulf moisture up here. It's going to be coming this way. And we have this very strong current of Gulf moisture coming in. And basically, hold on. Yeah, so basically, we're going to take a look at the temperatures. So this is so we have a bunch of temperatures that are going to be 80 to 90 degrees. 80 to 85, 80, I'm going to say 80 to 90, it's going to general area. And then up here, we have temperatures that are 28 degrees and 26, okay? So, this is like the dividing front. And this dividing front will be moving this way. And we have that Gulf moisture coming in, and we have that cold air coming in. You can see that. The wind from the polar area. And it's going to meet in this area, and that's why we're going to see the severe weather. So it's a very nice setup for severe weather that we have going on. So this is going to produce a lot of tornadoes and it's going to produce a lot of severe storms. There we go. That's the wording I want. Not a lot of tornadoes. It's going to produce a lot of severe storms that could produce tornadoes. There we go, guys. So I'm going to take you guys to the NAM model, NAM 3KM model. I like this model for predicting severe weather a lot. One of my favorite models to use, honestly. So, we're basically just going to go ahead and we're going to show you. So, we're going to move along here. And what you want to look out for is, this is like current right now. This is what we're currently looking at. We have these scattered showers and thunderstorms across Missouri and Texas. Kind of southwestern Texas. So, that is the two areas that we're looking at currently. So we're going to keep moving. We're going to move this farther. So we have up here, this is where we're going to see some just scattered thunderstorms. Nothing really too severe, so just some thunderstorms. And if you take a look right here, you see this cell, and we have another cell, and we have this line. You can almost see just a lot of water in the air, so water vapor almost. A lot of just moisture in the air, and that's going to just form this kind of line right here. So we're going to watch this develop. And there we go. Now, right here, this is Saturday still. We have this up here, so we have just a scattered area of the thunderstorms. Then we have this over here, and this whole line will end up becoming some severe thunderstorms. And we have these leading areas. And like I said, for tomorrow, any thunderstorm can end up being severe in the matter of an instant and end up producing a tornado, possibly. This is just the amount of. This is what the environment is producing. This is what the environment is supplying for these storms. These storms, like these hot temperatures and these dew points, is just adding, like I said, the wood to the fire, just providing with fuel. So we're going to keep moving forward here, guys. And now the line develops. So this is still Saturday. It's going to be Saturday night today. So this is basically night tonight. Night tonight. It's going to be tonight. I don't know why I said night tonight. You know, this is a great start. We have these areas. This is just the line right here. So there's the line of thunderstorms that is severe. And we're going to keep moving forward. Now it almost kind of splits into 3 different, like, platoons almost. So we have, like, we're going to call this one A, okay? So it's A, and then we have B down here. And then we have C. And so we're going to track these. So we're going to keep moving forward here. And as we hit Sunday, now we have the severe thunderstorms that are getting close to Houston. We have also some that are moving through Oklahoma. Excuse me. And then we have these stragglers behind here. And the second wave, we'll basically have almost 2 waves. So this up here will kind of do something like that. And then we have the other kind of wave that'll go something like this. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. I'm going to keep going forward for you guys. And so right here, we're going to keep going forward. And just to show you the instability, there are going to be severe thunderstorms all over this area. You can just see all this water vapor right here. Okay? And in fact, hold on. You can just kind of see right here. Excuse me. All of the vapor coming in and fueling this. You can clearly pick it up. And we have this over here, some more kind of scattered thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms. So, like I said, this one is taking off, and it's going the northeastern kind of pattern. And then you can just kind of see all this vapor down here. So we're going to keep going, and now the line develops, okay? So now we're looking at this area here. This is like the appetizer, okay? That's going this way through Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, North Carolina. This is like the appetizer. This is where we're looking at for the area of some pretty insane stuff, some pretty fun stuff, you know? And now this over here just starts to develop. And like I said, this is because of all the moisture coming in. So all this moisture is kind of sucking it up. This is all sucking up the moisture, and we have this behind it right here. So we have 2 lines of thunderstorms that are now moving through Texas, southern Texas. So this up here is beginning to. So here's the low pressure system. This is a snow system. So we have a winter storm that's going to be moving that way. We have severe thunderstorms that are going to be moving kind of like that, and we have this line that's going to be moving like that. So all this stuff is going to be moving east, north to northeast. Wait, no, hold on. We're going to be moving east, and kind of, we have northeast to east. There we go. That's kind of what we're doing here. And I don't know how to express this, but we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to show you. So you can see right here. You see how small this is? You see how there's basically nothing right here? As we move forward with all this, watch that line explode, and then behind it, watch this line right here kind of begin to kind of explode. And this is future radar, mind you. And this line right here, we're picking up on some purples. Over here, we can almost see some purples. I'm not zoomed in, but I can definitely kind of squint my eyes a little bit and see some purples. And what I mean by this is going to be really bad for Louisiana, Mississippi, southern Arkansas, and kind of this northwestern corner of our Alabama. Actually, I'm just going to say like kind of this northwestern corner of Alabama is just look at this line of thunderstorms right here. Okay? And as it goes this way, it kind of explodes everywhere. It's basically just everywhere now. It just kind of like, it goes more northeasterly. And we have another line right here that develops, and we have this whole area right here that's developing. And as we keep moving forward, there we go. There is all of this right here. And this is Monday. So Sunday, we have this, and it goes into Monday. And all of that severe weather will also be moving kind of up towards the northeast. So, guys, there it is. Like, oh gosh, it's kind of... So yeah, there is going to be a ton of severe weather. We still have a little bit of uncertainty of where it's going to strike, but we have a pretty good idea. That's going to be in this area. And there's going to be a pretty good chance that we have damaging tornadoes and potentially violent tornadoes. So I hope that you guys make sure you're staying safe if you are in that area. Make sure you guys are on the lookout for more updates from the Storm Prediction Center. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'm going live tomorrow to remind you guys. I will go live, okay? That is something I plan on doing. So I hope you guys are ready for my live stream. And I want to thank you guys for all the love and support. And before I end it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want more weather-related content. So without further ado, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.